Pahrump Early Learning Academy, our goal is to provide a complete nurturing environment for the growth and development of the whole child, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. Children are natural explorers and need hands-on experiences to help stimulate their own imaginations. We strive to meet the needs of each individual child at their developmental level through planned activities, plus help each child attain a higher level of achievement. Call 751-5335 for more information.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
In March, 13,267 initial claims for unemployment insurance were filed in Nevada, a 14% drop compared to March of 2013, and a drop of 64% compared with the worst month of the recession. Initial claims have fallen compared to the previous year and for 16 straight months, and in 49 of the past 52 months. The governor's Office of Economic Development says there were a few drone test flights that happened April 15th here in Nevada. The test took place in a special use area that did not require FAA approval. That approval has already been given in North Dakota, and Nevada is close to receiving its approval. They expect it to have the first official drone test flights to start in late May. A group hoping to ride the wave of growing marijuana acceptance has filed an initiative seeking to legalize recreational use in Nevada. The measure, filed Wednesday with the Secretary of State's office, would allow adults 21 and older to possess up to an ounce of marijuana. It also sets up a regulatory structure for cultivation and dispensary similar to what's currently being implemented for medical marijuana in the state. Efforts to legalize small amounts of marijuana for recreational use were rejected by Nevada voters in 2002 and 2006. Backers of the latest effort will need to collect about 102,000 signatures to send the matter to the 2015 legislature. If lawmakers reject it or take no action, it would go to voters the following year. A Nevada agency will review practices in the real estate industry following an investigation by a Reno newspaper that showed dual agency short sales involving a pre-arranged cash buyer accounted for more than 10% of home sales last year. Such transactions are when the same real estate agency or entity represents both the buyer and the seller and collects commissions from both. An investigation found that many of the properties were sold below market value, allowing investors to see a larger appreciation when the properties were resold. The Nevada Department of Business and Industry says they will look into the practices to see if real estate firms are taking advantage of distressed homeowners for their own gain. A former Nevadan who's the resident conductor at the San Francisco Symphony has been named the new conductor of the Las Vegas Philharmonic. The organization announced this week that Donito Cabrera has emerged as a finalist in a search that began nearly 2 years ago. Cabrera has held his post at the San Francisco Symphony and as director of the organization's youth orchestra for the past 5 years. He also holds positions as the music director of the California Symphony, the New Hampshire Music Festival, and the Green Bay Symphony Orchestra. Cabrera lived in Las Vegas until age 10 before moving to Reno. He graduated from the University of Nevada, Reno. He launches the Philharmonic's latest season, September 27th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada. Now here's your first business brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Thursday, April 24th, and I'm Bill Mahler. General Motors is sending thousands of repair kits to auto dealers to fix faulty ignition switches. Letters were mailed to nearly 1.5 million owners of 2003 to 2007 recalled cars, instructing them to contact their dealers to make an appointment. Tomorrow morning, football players at Northwestern University will vote on whether to join a union. In February, the National Labor Relations Board ruled that players are considered employees. Northwestern has appealed that ruling. Players argue that they are left out of billions of dollars that NCAA organizations bring in. Postal workers' protests are planned outside 50 Staples stores today. Mail carriers are fighting a decision to expand mini post offices in retail stores like Staples. This is a pilot project, but it's being expanded to more than 1,500 stores. I'm Bill Mahler, and that's the First Business Brief.
Thanks so much, Bill. When we come back from this break, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, April 24th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 81 degrees. That's also your average temperature around this time of year. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. The UV index today was 9, which is very high. Humidity was at 14%. Sunrise was at 5:59 this morning, and the record high in 1946 was 99 degrees. Tonight we'll have mostly clear skies with a low of 57 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is just 2 degrees above that at 59 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 17 miles per hour, so some fairly high winds there. Humidity will be at 24%, sunset will be at 7:26 p.m., and the record low in 1937 was 38 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. Winds will be coming from the southwest at 18 miles per hour with gusts up to 32 miles per hour, so some extremely high winds there. Humidity will be at 28%, sunrise will be at 5:58 a.m., and the UV index will be 7, which is high. As we look at our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly sunny week, though we will probably be seeing some clouds tomorrow and a 30% chance of showers on Saturday. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the high 60s to the mid 80s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the high 40s to the low 60s. I'm Noah Beacon for News 46 Weather. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks so much, Noah. We'll be looking at Saturday's weather and keeping an eye on that and see what's going on, because I know there's a lot of events this weekend. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from everyone up here at KPVM TV. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.